अस्सलाम वालेकुम एवरीवन। आई होप आप सब ठीक होंगे, बेहतरीन होंगे और अल्लाह के फजल करम से अब जैसे कि आपको पता है कि रोशनी इंस्टीट्यूट ने एक नया वेंचर शुरू किया है। सो आई वुड लाइक यू ऑल टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ इट. इट इज़ अ winter camp and it is totally based on Islamic learnings and stories and heroes that were there in the past and that made our life different. So do enter your kids in the summer camp, to enroll them and try to encourage them to learn about the past so that they can work up in future. चलिए अब हम सेशन का आगाज करते हैं. Try to Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today our session is about translations. Some of you have asked me, Miss, translation is the best method to understand tenses. I totally agree with you. जब translations आपकी strong होती हैं क्योंकि our basic mother language is Urdu. When we translate something from Urdu to English, eventually things turn out to be really good. So, moving ahead, let's first go through the first tense, that is present tense, and the translations part. Before starting with the translation and its way of doing it through examples, we'll first get to know what are translations. If you can jot down your answers over here. Walaikum assalam, Shafaq. Walaikum assalam, Saira. Nazia Nasreen, Afshin, Musarat, Javeria, Walaikum Assalam. The people are on time. That is a very good thing. All right. Please, can you jot down the responses that what are translations and how do you translate? Jot down your responses that what are translations and how do you translate? And remember to add your valuable responses along with share a like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, Nazia has given me an example. He goes to picnic daily. Basically, what are translations? Translations are methods, translations are stuff or a way through which you can use the language in an efficient way. Suppose if you are saying something in Urdu and you want it to be changed into English, you use the medium of translations to do it. How do you translate? Sometimes you translate word by word, sometimes you can translate with effect to the emotions. There are multiple ways of translations, but now today what we are supposed to do is that we will be using the end part of the sentence to identify our tense as well as translating it word by word into the other language, that is English. Let's translate the following. वो हर रोज सैर को जाता है. सैर को. सैर को यहाँ पे पिकनिक से रेफरेंस हम नहीं दे सकते. In Urdu, picnic is called a picnic. वो हर रोज सैर को जाता है means he goes for a walk daily. Okay. तारिक सवेरे सो जाता है. Tariq sleeps early. Very good, Afshin. Well done. मगर यहाँ पे एक थोड़ा सा मसला है अफशीन, याद है मैंने आप लोगों को कहा था कि प्रेजेंट टेंस की आप वीडियो देखिएगा, इसीलिए कहा था ताकि रूल्स सारे के सारे रिवाइज हो जाएं। तो यहाँ पे तारिक स्लीप्स अर्ली होगा बिकॉज तारिक इज ओनली वन पर्सन, वी आर टॉकिंग टू द फर्स्ट पर्सन in a singular form, so we will focus on the inclusion of s and es. All right, very good, Musarat. She meets her sister Afshin. ठीक है, he goes for a walk every day. Okay, Musarat, very well done. Okay, बारिश मूसलाधार होती है. Very good, Nazia Nasreen, well done. बारिश मूसलाधार होती है. वालेकुम अस्सलाम हादिया. It rains heavily. ठीक है, वो अपनी बहन से मिलती जुलती है. She looks a lot like her sister. अल्फाज का मुतबादल, it means that when you are translating something from English to Urdu, it is majorly by word, but remember, मिलती जुलती लुक अलाइक भी हो सकता है, ठीक है, सिमिलर भी हो सकता है, अलॉट लाइक भी हो सकता है. You have to select the appropriate word to connect it with the sentence. Always remember, कभी कभी ये होगा कि सिमिलर्स में सूट नहीं कर रहा होगा. ओके, what happens eventually when you use the correct word, the sentence structure of your creation of your language and translation, it goes perfectly. She resembles most like her sister. Very good, Nazia. A better version of the sentence. Good. She looks a lot like her sister, not alike her sister. Alike her sister is not fitting in properly. Good. Okay. Now moving ahead, जो सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम होता है ट्रांसलेशंस में, that is the identification of the tense. Over here, most of you started by going. Okay, वो हर रोज सैर को जाता है. He always goes for a walk, और he was going for a walk, he is going for a walk. मैंने यहाँ पे देखा. तो आप किस तरह से आइडेंटिफाई करोगे, with what skills you will identify the tense and then you will move ahead, that we will also learn today. First, let's begin. Present tense, present indefinite tense. These are the affirmative sentences. First, we are going for affirmative. All right. Musarat, looks alike. Not look alike. She looks a lot like her sister. Okay. Over here, सैफुल्लाह हर साल अपनी सालगिरह का जश्न मनाता है. लुक एट द एंडिंग पार्ट. जब आप एंड देखोगे तब आप आइडेंटिफाई कर सकोगे दैट व्हाट टेंस इज इट. इन द प्रेजेंट टेंस, always remember that the word है और हैं with the noon will be used. ठीक है, मनाता है, उठती है, खाती है, पीती है, जाते हैं, आते हैं. ये जो नून वाले साउंड का होता है, ये नून, दिस इज यूज फॉर द प्लूरल वन, और ये वाला है यूज होता है फॉर सिंगुलर. ठीक है, तो सैफुल्लाह हर साल अपनी सालगिरह का जश्न मनाता है. सैफुल्लाह सेलिब्रेट्स हिज बर्थडे ईच ईयर. दिस इज द पार्ट ऑफ सेंटेंस where you have to focus on the last part. I hope I am clear. Alright. In the similar way, this is an affirmative or positive sentence. Moving ahead to the negative one. How will you identify the negative sentence? यहाँ पे है या है का इस्तेमाल नहीं होता usually. मगर with before the verb जो आपका verb होता है उससे पहले हमेशा नहीं का इस्तेमाल होता है. वो मुझे नींद से नहीं उठाती. मैं खत नहीं लिखता. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा इसमें ध्यान रखिएगा. अब यहाँ पे इन द नेगेटिव सेंटेंस यू हैव टू लुक एट द सब्जेक्ट फॉर प्रोवाइडिंग द एस एंड ई एस कॉन्सेप्ट. In the affirmative, you have to look at the subject as well as the ending. Okay, that will give you a confirmation that what subject you can use and which es or s part will be appropriate, or whether you don't need to add es and s. ठीक है, यहाँ पे नहीं उठाती, नहीं लिखता, नहीं आती, नहीं जाती, यहाँ पे एंड का कोई कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है. ओके, it is the beginning part of the sentence that identifies or that tells you that what is the subject. You have to identify it over here, from here. अब जैसे for example we have singular example, we have I example. For example, let's take a plural example. हम खत नहीं लिखते. We don't write a letter. So in this one over here, we have to use the first part of the sentence to identify things. I hope I am clear. Moving ahead to the interrogative. क्या वालदा आतिफ की सालगिरह के लिए केक बनाती हैं? It is a question. क्या, कैसे, क्यों, all the WH words, all the क्या, क्यों, all the सवालिया. इसका सबसे बड़ा आपके पास एक पॉजिटिव पॉइंट है कि यहाँ पे you don't need to identify anything. You just need to look at the end part. जिस तरह हम affirmative में we look at the end word and then we identify. ठीक है, उसी तरीके से. मगर यहाँ पे एक बहुत बड़ा एडवांटेज ये है that you have a question mark. So you will come to know that this is an interrogative question. Okay, and apart from that, यहाँ पे आपको मेन जो वर्ब है, जो फर्स्ट वर्ड के बाद जो आपका मेन सब्जेक्ट है, that you have to look for identifying the tense. All right, now there is a small activity which you need to do right now. State 2 sentences about your mood right now. What is your mood? State in 3 sentences. I would suggest you use affirmative, negative and interrogative, all 3 of them. State 2 sentences about your mood right now. Either it can be positive, negative, whatever you like. I take an English class. Remember A और N का concept दिया था. Please articles का ज़रा ध्यान रखें. Very good. I take an English class. Good. I'm talking about your mood. Like my mood right now is in teaching mode, and Probably after an hour or so, my mood will be in a working mood. So I feel delighted, or I feel I teach students. That is my current mood. I take breakfast daily. That is your daily routine, बेटा. अभी आपका मूड कैसा है? I am happy. I am sad. I am, you know, active. It can be anything. All right. Very good, Nazia, Musarrat, Shafaq. Well done. Afshin. Good. Now, moving ahead to the present progressive tense. This sentence is usually related to the ending part, and it has a continuity in the sentence. For example, मैं क्रिकेट खेल रहा हूँ, मैं घर जा रही हूँ, वो गाड़ी चला रहा है. In this sentence, रहा है, रही है, रहा हूँ, रही हूँ, रहे हैं, रहे जहां पे भी आ गया, it means it is a continuity. You have to use a present progressive tense. Now there is a contradiction that present progressive और present perfect progressive में क्या changes हैं या क्या differences हैं. That is the main question that comes up usually, because in translation you get lost with the identification of the tense. So we will move one further towards the present perfect progressive tense. I'll tell you that what is the difference and how can you identify. Okay, very well done, Musarrat, Saira, and Nazia. Negative. नहीं खेल रहा हूँ, जिस तरह पहले वाले टेंस में हमारे पास वर्ब से पहले नहीं आ रहा था, द सेम पैटर्न इज बीइंग फॉलोड ओवर हियर. मैं क्रिकेट नहीं खेल रहा हूँ, वो गाड़ी नहीं चला रहा है, वो अपना सबक नहीं पढ़ रहा है. These are all the नहींs. These are all the negative forms in which you have to use not before the verb. Okay. इसमें सबसे अच्छी चीज ये है that whenever you are having a negative sentence with the word नहीं, you can identify, and it is always before the verb, whether it is in Urdu, whether it is in English. Interrogative. Has he been watering the plants for 2 hours? Now the activity. State 2 sentences about your emotions right now. Emotions. What are you feeling? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling sad? Are you feeling bored? Anything that you are feeling right now. Or are you feeling hungry? Are you feeling sleepy? Are you feeling exhausted? Are you feeling energetic? Are you feeling up to your mark? Anything that you can describe. Ali is missing his party, beta. Good. Okay. I am feeling well and taking class. I am in a happy mood. I am writing in the register. I am not baking cake for my kids. All right. Ali is missing his party. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling sleepy. What else? Rabia Salim, welcome. Kindly be very careful with the timings next time. All right. I am ill since last night, but Permis Sadaf ordered taking class. Oh, Nazia, thank you so very much. It wasn't an order. Basically, it was a request. And thank you so very much for looking out for me and appreciating the fact that I am, constantly nagging you people to take the class. But eventually, it will turn out good, inshallah. Now present perfect tense. Well done. I have finished my homework. कर चुका हूँ. ठीक है. प्रेजेंट टेंस में करता है या सॉरी खेलता है, जाता है, आता है. प्रोग्रेसिव में कर रहा है, आ रहा है, जा रहा है. इन परफेक्ट टेंसेस चुका हूँ, चुकी हूँ, चुके हैं. These 3-4 words will help you out in identifying the present perfect tense. ये ध्यान रखिएगा that the ending part is always very important. Okay. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं अपना घर का काम मुकम्मल कर चुका हूँ. आई हैव फिनिश्ड माई होमवर्क. वो इम्तिहान पास कर चुकी है. शी हैज़ पास द एग्जामिनेशन. मैं अपनी ऑनलाइन क्लास ले चुकी हूँ. आई हैव टेकन माई ऑनलाइन क्लास. ठीक है. आई हैव एक्सप्रेस थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब नाजिया. आई हैव एक्सप्रेस्ड माई फीलिंग्स. वेरी गुड. वेल डन. ही हैज़ बीन. ये देखें राबिया, प्लीज बी केयरफुल. हैज और हैव के साथ उसके बाद प्लेइंग आ जाएगा तो इट मीन्स ये प्रोग्रेसिव में चला जाएगा, प्रेजेंट प्रोग्रेसिव में, जो कि फिर टेंस के अकॉर्डिंग गलत हो जाएगा. ओके. परफेक्ट टेंसेस में ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया था, दैट द सब्जेक्ट विद द हेल्पिंग वर्ब, देन द वर्ब विद ed, थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब. ओके. Always remember third form of the verb should be used while doing this. जब आपके पास टास्क एट हैंड आते हैं तो प्लीज बी केयरफुल. यस, he has played cricket in the playground. Very good, Rabia. Very well done. Then the negative part. In the similar fashion as the other tenses, we have used नहीं कर चुका हूँ. Alright. So before the verb, you have to use this particular word नहीं. Actually यहाँ पे after the verb है. In the Urdu tenses, this is after the verb. Remember that in the present and present progressive, you have to use nahi before the verb. Okay. In Urdu part I'm talking about. Over here in the present perfect tense, you have to use nahi after this helping, after the verb that you have used. For example, मैं अपना घर का काम मुकम्मल, मुकम्मल मीन्स कंप्लीट और फिनिश्ड, नहीं कर चुका हूँ. मुकम्मल नहीं, it means that first the verb is coming and then the word not is coming. She has made a proper sentences in English. I have taken breakfast. He has finished his office work in office. I have used present tense. Wow. Now try and write in the negative form. Try and write in the negative form. The sentences that you have written, try and change it into the negative form. Over here, this is an interrogative example. नहीं हादिया, इसमें डू एज अ वर्ब का इस्तेमाल होगा, हेल्पिंग वर्ब का नहीं होगा. डू हेल्पिंग वर्ब नहीं है. डू नॉट इज ऑलवेज यूज इन द प्रेजेंट टेंस, सिंपल वन. ठीक है हादिया. सिर्फ डू उस वक्त इस्तेमाल होगा व्हेन यू आर देयर इन द प्रेजेंट सिंपल टेंस. I don't do my work or I don't complete my work. She doesn't go for a walk. Okay, am I clear? I have not finished my homework. I haven't taken breakfast. Very good. Well done. Now, state 2 sentences about your environment at present. Yes, Nazia. Very expressive. Well done. Afshin, no using ing when you are using the present perfect tense. Remember? What do you mean by remember, beta? Jansi, Shafaq, what do you mean by remember? अभी मैंने ये बोला, अफशीन को बोला that you have to use third form of the verb instead of using the word cutting. Okay, he has not made the house. Activity. Okay, main activity is stated over here. State two sentences about your environment at present. I am a good listener, so I haven't done any mistake. कोई बात नहीं. Afshin, it's okay. For example, the room has chilled a lot since the change of the weather. Okay. Um, the environment has been very dusty. I have worked on the PPT. I have cleaned the entire room in the morning. Yes, yes, beta, you are right. Flew is the third form. Rabia Salim, you are absolutely right. फ्लाई की थर्ड फॉर्म फ्लू नहीं होती, फ्लोन होता है. थर्ड फॉर्म सेकंड फॉर्म है फ्लू. हैव आई फिनिश माय होमवर्क, माय रूम हैज इस नहीं यूज होगा, हैज यूज होगा. आई हैव मेड ब्रेकफास्ट गुड. I have been in an eating mood, maybe. Nazia, the sentence that you have written over there on the top, word take will not be used, it will be taken. My room has chilled because of the change of weather. Shafak, this will change. My room has chilled because of the weather. Okay? I have not made breakfast, neither me. We both are on the same page. Moving ahead. Now, over here, the difference between present perfect progressive and present continuous or progressive tense is that you have to give a time reference in the present perfect progressive tense. Over here, as you can see, with the subject has been, have been, first form of verb plus ing, object and then time. जब तक हम टाइम रेफरेंस नहीं देंगे यहाँ पे, दिस टेंस विल नॉट बी कंप्लीट. My room has chilled because of the weather. We have bought a car. Good. Alright. The affirmative tenses that we have are he has been monitoring the plants for 2 hours. This over here, 2 घंटे, ये बता रहे हैं हमें कि ये प्रोग्रेसिव टेंस है. बाकी सारा सब कुछ वैसा ही है जैसे हमारा प्रेजेंट प्रोग्रेसिव टेंस में था. इट इज द सिमिलर पैटर्न दैट यू हैड इन द प्रेजेंट प्रोग्रेसिव टेंस. Over here, the time frame that is given 2 hours, 2 घंटे. This tells us that this is a present perfect progressive tense. My mother has been, beta. My mother has been washing clothes since morning. Good, well done. यहाँ पे again the similar pattern is there. जैसे कि we had in continuous, it is the same pattern, but over here because of the time that has been mentioned, it is stating that this is the present perfect progressive tense. वो 2 घंटे से पौधों को पानी नहीं देता देता रहा है. He has not been watering the plants for 2 hours. मैं 3 बजे से नहीं पढ़ता रहा हूँ. I have not been studying since 3 o'clock or since morning or since a day or two. She she has been drinking coffee since an hour. I have been writing an essay since last night. Good. Interrogative is also the same. Only the question mark is there and the time frame is also stated. Because of the time frame, you will come to know that eventually this is the present perfect progressive tense. He has been living in this house for 5 years. State the plans. State 2 sentences about your plans for the night. Okay? Something that you did later at night. They have been going to the ground since an hour. Okay. Have I been watching shows since last night? Maybe, maybe not. So you have to over here state the time frame. It's not cook, beta, it's cooking. I have been cooking biryani since past night. He has been playing cricket for 2 hours. Good. Okay. Well done. So if you have any queries, you can ask me. कोई चीज़ जो confirm ना हुई हो, anything that is a little bit confusing for you, you can ask me right now, right here. Yes, Nazia. Please clear the difference between since and for. Uh, there is a small little difference which Nazia you should know, and every one of you should know that for is used for a period of time in the past, present, or future. It can be used in any of the tenses. Okay, for 3 years, for 4 years, for the night, for 4 months. It tells you about the duration of that particular activity. All right, but since the word since is used for a point in time or the starting point, you can refer to that I have been watching the movie since 3 o'clock. We are only stating the starting point. We are not stating the ending point. We are pointing towards a specific point in the time of the past. Am I clear, Nazia? We are planning to attend that wedding tonight, Mavish. Kindly add something more to it because it looks incomplete. Like over here, Nazia, there are few responses that how much, yes, kind of how much, if you are looking for, it tells you the duration or how much time you have spent on this particular activity. I have been driving the car since last night. अच्छा, in Urdu I am telling you, देखो, for is used for a duration of time. It means that for जब हम इस्तेमाल करते हैं तो हम एक स्पेसिफिक जो है वो ड्यूरेशन को हाईलाइट कर रहे होते हैं, चाहे वो 4 साल हो, चाहे वो 3 साल हो, चाहे वो 1 महीना हो, 4 दिन हो, कुछ भी हो, तो वो पूरा ड्यूरेशन हमें ये पता होता है कि एक्शन इतने टाइम के लिए स्टे किया था. सही है. आई हैव बीन स्टडिंग इन द कॉलेज फॉर 3 years. इसका मतलब कि मैंने ये जो स्टडी का मेरा पार्ट है ये 3 साल तक चला है. ठीक है, अभी चल रहा है नहीं चल रहा है दैट डजंट मैटर, मगर वो चला था, 3 साल के लिए चला था. सही है. जब हम सिंस यूज करते हैं तो सिंस में मैं स्टार्ट कर दूंगी दैट आई हैव बीन स्टडीइंग इन दिस कॉलेज सिंस 2009. इसका मतलब ये कि मेरा ये जो स्टडिंग का एक प्रोसेस था ये स्टार्ट हुआ था 2009 में. अभी चल रहा है नहीं चल रहा, इट डजंट मैटर एंड आई रियली डोंट वांट एनीवन टू. मुझे नहीं लगता कि मुझे किसी को बताना चाहिए, मगर इवेंचुअली जब जब जो है वो मैं स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट बता रही हूँ तो मैं सिंस यूज करूंगी. जब मैं पूरा ड्यूरेशन बता रही हूँ किसी भी काम का तो मैं फॉर यूज करूंगी. एम आई क्लियर नाउ? क्या मेरी बातें क्लियर है? अच्छा जी, हमारे पास 3 मिनट बाकी हैं. आपके पास एक छोटा सा मुझे क्वेश्चन पूछना है. दिस क्वेश्चन आई विल ऑलवेज आई विल ऑल्सो आस्क इन द Zoom क्लास. आई वॉन्ट यू पीपल टू अटेम्प्ट अ लिसनिंग. ओके मुसरत, ये प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस है. नो प्रॉब्लम, नो इश्यूज नाजिया, इट इज ऑल फॉर आवर लर्निंग. यस जवेरिया, आई हैव बीन लर्निंग लैंग्वेज सिंस लास्ट 3 months. इसका मतलब ये आपने स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट बता दिया बट यू हैवंट टोल्ड अस द एंडिंग पॉइंट. ऑलराइट, चलिए. आई वांट यू पीपल टू अटेम्प्ट अ लिसनिंग टेस्ट and I'll discuss and confer with the head as well. So if you people are agreeing, I'll post it up and then you people can hear and complete the worksheet. Because apart from speaking, listening is also very important. Until and unless you don't listen, you don't comprehend, eventually the things don't work out for you. Am I clear? ठीक है. तो जो भी आपके responses है, you can jot it down over here. You can use the WhatsApp group for this medium. I have received yes from Musarat. I have received yes from Mehvish. Okay, so probably I'll post it up very soon, and as soon as that's done, kindly go through it, listen to it very carefully, and with complete honesty. Yes, Musarat, you have to hear it, and then you have to mark the worksheet. All right. Hadia has said yes. Okay. Let's conclude the session. So I hope you have understood the translation method. Inshallah, in the next class, we'll be doing past tense translations. So if you say it's a homework or it is a request from my side, that please go through the past tense video so you do know about the tenses and the formation of them. Because until unless you don't know that, it is it is a problem. It is a contradiction to tell you the further part. All right, it is a problem for me as well. Mavish, I really loved your response. Yes, we would love to. I am really thankful for you people for the cooperation. Very well done. All right, let's end the class and let's meet in the Zoom class. And your homework is that you have to state a few sentences using all these things, but first you will tell me in Urdu. All right, and then we'll assess that how you have translated in English. All right, maximum 3 to 5 sentences are more than enough. I want many of you people to participate. You have 10 minutes until we start with the Zoom class. So prepare your sheet, or if you want, you can write it down first in Urdu and then translate it in English. I want you to use all the four tenses. Approximately 3 to 5 sentences are more than enough. But if you want to write more, that is up to you. All right. Jazakallahu khaira, and thank you so very much for the cooperation and for your responses. Allah Hafiz.